What's going on, guys? This is Craig with Tech360, and today I'm going to show you how to replace your tail light in your Kia Soul. Alright guys, so first and foremost, thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get into it. So there's going to be two things you're going to need to do this job. Pretty simple. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver and the bulbs that you're going to need to replace. Now it can be your driving lights, it can be your brake light, it can be your reverse light, or a turn signal. There's 4 bulbs in this thing. So let's get over here to it. I'm going to put your camera on my head here and we're going to get on to it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the back. And this is going to basically expose all the screws. Screw here, and screw here. Now these are Phillips heads, so I've got kind of a long one here, and let's take these screws out. Make sure you put them in a place where you don't lose them, obviously, because you don't want to lose them. You want to make sure you will have them. Okay. Now, once you got this out, now the screws out, now this light still will not come out freely. It has some little push clips all around the edge here that kind of keep it held into place. So it's loose, but you still have to kind of work it out. So you have to kind of grab it, and you want to make sure you don't break it. You don't want to bend it or jolt it, or you don't want to bust the plastics on it or scratch anything. So you basically, like here, you just got to pry straight out, because like I said, it's got these little push clips that sit in these little sockets. So in this case, like let's say if you were going to replace a top light, you got a top light out, you'll take it and you'll twist counterclockwise, and the bulb will come out. Now it's kind of strange, these are the old school round bulbs, which is kind of odd because you usually don't see those in newer cars anymore. You usually see those in all the older ones, but I'm not going to argue with them. So this one I'm going to replace the reverse light. So it's going to be this little guy right down in here. So that's kind of tucked down in there. Now these are some old lights I put in a couple years ago, and I didn't really like them because they're not really all that bright. So I'm gonna take those out. And I've got some other lights I had ordered. Here's one. Supposed to be a little bit brighter. Put that little sucker down in there. And then you're basically just gonna reverse the process. You'll basically put it right back in. Now there's little pins in here. Now it's only, because basically it's got all these little grooves and clips around the edge. It'll only go in one way. So if it doesn't go in a certain way, just keep rotating it until it fits in the socket. And then take it, turn it back in clockwise, lock it in, and then reverse process. You're going to basically take these little pins here. You're going to take those and line them back up with these. Once you line those up, you can kind of, and this little thing right here, you can kind of push it around the strut, and then it pretty much just falls into place. And then you'll take your screws, just like so. Put them right back in. I know it's like the longest screwdriver ever. I don't even know where I got this thing from. I usually have a different one than I use, but I couldn't find it. This is the only one I could find quickly to show you guys. So then that's it. Once you got that done, screws are back in, and that's it. Alright guys, so there's your video on how to change your tail light. Like I said, that same process works for brake lights, reverse lights. It's pretty much all the same thing. There's just all these different bulbs. It just depends on which bulbs you need. So I hope that video helped you out. I know this is pretty common sense stuff, but I make these videos for those that legitimately do not know how to do it. And there are several people out there in this world that just do not know how to change a light bulb, whether it be new drivers and kids that are just starting to drive, or just normal everyday people that just never had to do this on their own. So like I said, I hope this video helps. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. Until next time.